Hello, I'm back. It's been a little while. How's everybody doing? Hope you can hear me. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in a new spot. There's a real background. I'm chopping part of my head off because there's a light right above my head that kind of screws things up. I'm going to turn this computer up back a little bit too much. You also notice my audio is probably pretty lame today, but I had to get this going. It's been a week, and it's been a busy week. You know, we did our move to northern Michigan. Yes, we're back up in the north, happily resettled into our house up here. Very excited. This space you see me in is my new office. Very excited for that. Can't believe I stumbled into this wonderful space. It's right downtown Traverse City. I'm overlooking Brady's Bar. I'm above one of my favorite clients, Northern Title. I've got another client down the hall. Fantastic John Osceola with Blue Water Transportation. So it's one big happy family down here on Cass Street in downtown Traverse City. It's about a mile, maybe 2 miles from my home. Quick little drive. I can ride my bike. So I'm back in the north. This means I'm going to be bringing the guys in here. You know, we at Advanced Computer Solutions did the remote thing. We took advantage of what happened with COVID stuff, and I made what at the time was a long time goal of going 100% remote, not having an office. Did it for, about 5 years. And I would call the results mixed. You know, we did some great things technology-wise. It was brilliant. We learned a lot. I would say that from a tech perspective, it was great. We, prided ourselves on being able to go remote, the skills that we had, and we did it. We did it very successfully. You know, we have me in Florida for a while there. We got Mike and Ian from home and Gerald from home. Everybody was home. Now Albert's in Chicago. So we still got some remote aspects. We still got Ryan remote. But my plan is to bring everybody back into the office as much as possible and get some of that culture back, some of that sitting around the water cooler, some of that exchanging ideas, trading ideas. I would say that you can't make up for that behind a computer screen. So I'm excited. I'm excited to have people working with me again, me working with them. Excited to be back in Traverse City. If you want to stop by, I'll get you the address. I don't have it off the top of my head yet. We're on Cass. We're above the Northern Title. If you Google Advanced Computer Solutions, I haven't updated anything yet. This is literally, I talked to Chris at Northern Title on Friday, made the decision on Saturday, and today is Monday. So lots and lots of work to do to get everything updated, get our mailing address changed. And yep, sorry, all you accounts payable people, we got a new address coming online. Better start paying with ACH. Stop mailing me the payments in check form, and let's get them through ACH. So yeah, that's mostly what I wanted to discuss in today's show. I do have a couple of small news items. We'll go over those, but the other thing about this, and I would like my AI that takes all this information and compiles it for me so that I can publish it. If it could just note that we really need to get it out there that this is a live stream, and of course, I've not really set an established time yet, but now that I'm moved and got the office and I'm going to be working more structured environment, the live stream is going to get set to a specific day and time, and I'm leaning towards like a Wednesday 10 a.m. kind of a thing. And anything else that happens beyond that, we'll just do as we feel like. But just have a scheduled live stream, because I always look over and there's never anybody watching the live stream. But I do know a lot of people, read the newsletter. They also, do get views on Google and YouTube. I do get views on YouTube and Facebook. So if you want to be able to interact, ask questions, this is what live streaming is all about. So that's coming up. Live streaming, hopefully, like I said, Wednesday, maybe 10 a.m. Let's get to the news. Our first news article today was from Ars Technica. Sage 100 gets on-prem AI that predicts equipment failures. Wow, on-prem AI. Sage released a new on-premise AI module for predictive maintenance. It works with your Sage 100. It's targeting manufacturers. The module runs entirely on local hardware, meaning the AI model processes your data on your own servers, not in a vendor's cloud. It's interesting. We, of course, have our own internal AI that right now it's offline because it's getting shipped north. So it's fun that these software companies are starting to bundle on-premise, because that's a big security concern that many businesses do have and should have. One of my favorite things that I like to talk about is if you're using a public AI and you're feeding it your proposals for it to, create them, edit them, well, you're training it on your proposals. Now your competitors can go to that public AI and they're going to get basically your information. It may not be strictly your name on top of it, but the pricing, all that pricing that you're putting in there is feeding the AIs, which then they will then distribute to whoever asks. So yeah, you should at a minimum get an AI subscription that doesn't get trained on your data. And in some cases, you should have an internal AI if you're going to use AI. So we can help with that. We like our little AI box. It's fun. What else? So they're saying that it will integrate it with your existing shop floor sensors. So if sensors are throwing errors, it's going to be a little more aggressive in telling you what's going on because the AI is going to know it. You'll be able to do extrapolations and such to figure out when it's going to fail. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, we got to avoid those outages. So I would say that what's funny about this is I could do this myself with my own AI and program it for you. It's going to be interesting to see these manufacturers of software, developers, we'll call them, software developers, who are throwing these AIs into these applications. How it's taken them a long time to get around to using them. Let's just start with that. They've been around for several years now. We're just now really starting to see stuff that's kind of been cool. For the most part, it used to be just chatting. Now we're seeing all this kind of thing, and took me that many years to figure it out as well. So it'll be interesting to see if homegrown versus not internally, but developer created AIs, which one wins the race, wins the day. All my vendors are racing to put AI into my tools, and I've already got a lot of those AI integrations already built. Let's see what happens. All right, so that's for Sage 100. Our next article is ZDNet. Copilot can now query your Epicor Kinetic ERP. And I don't know if we have anybody with Kinetic. I know I've had some folks who are thinking about it. But Copilot now can work inside of it. So this is where the cool things happen. We've always been able to get data out of our software. It's always had pretty big gates. You have to know how to use really sophisticated reporting software, or you had to write applications around the reporting software, and you had to be pretty smart to get your data out. Well, you, with the AI plugged in, can just chat with the data. Hey, what's going on with this? How many of those do we need? How many of this has gone bad? How many of this has gone right? And it will very intelligently spit out the information you're looking for, often with context greater than what you would have wanted, you would have even asked for. So AI is chatting with your data, I guess is the way that I like to describe it, is really brilliant. So Copilot, plugging into these systems, you're able to chat with your data, get information out. This is Epicor's Kinetic ERP. course, our manufacturers who are looking at getting ERPs, we'd like to just get this information out for you. So this is live as of June 25th. So if you got Epicors Kinetic and you want to use your Copilot, let me know. Let's see if we can get those configured up, get it going for you. Well, that's today's show. Appreciate everybody. Hope everybody has a good week. I hope that next week hopefully things settle down here. We get a little more consistency. But yeah, I forgot to do my salute. I salute my small business owners, Chris especially, for renting me this space. Very happy. All right, everybody have a good day. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.